Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? Hey, thoughts on the Alpha Showpiece? Hey, y'all like what's the Alpha Showpiece? Look, before we even go further, right? Before we even go further, the Alpha Showpiece is a term brought up by Cousin T, aka the Alpha Wingman, and I did a video to him yesterday. Yesterday, shouting him out, right? And he came up with that term. And he had mentioned that he did a couple webinars for me for my inner circle, right? And he mentioned it in there, but anybody who's a part of the inner circle know we when we get rolling on some questions, if you don't write it down, you might forget it. But and then he mentioned it again because he said in a video he did yesterday explaining the alpha wingman, like what's the alpha wingman, right? He said, now I'm paraphrasing how he put it, but generally he said the the alpha the alpha showpiece. That's the cat who women they go beyond choosing signals with that dude. They just gonna hand it to him. They gonna walk up. They gonna walk up and hand it to him. Like I'm gonna tell you what, the alpha showpiece. And I thought about it because I had a different term for it, but I never really shared the term because, quite frankly, they're rare. They're so rare. They kind of like outliers. They outside of that whole select non-select thing because they operating totally different, right? Because even the select dudes, right? Even select dudes still gotta approach. Even if a woman's choosing them, they still got to approach. And I said, like, women will try to seduce the select dudes, but that don't mean they necessarily approach them. In those cases, they usually, what they do is they'll just make it obvious. They'll make approach easy or something. But they'll make it obvious, and the select dudes still got to approach them. Select men still have to have some level of game, right? Now, in some cases, there can be an overlap between like the alpha showpiece and just a regular select dude. Some overlap, right? Because some select dudes are going to look better, and in fact, depending on how much they work out, might could evolve into an alpha showpiece if they isn't there already. But they have to have the genetics. See, that's one thing, and that's one reason why I never talked about or really. Well, I have a term for it. I'll keep it to myself, but we'll use alpha showpiece for now. And there's one reason I never really talked about that type of cat. It is purely genetic. It is purely genetic. And my main thing in helping dudes, I can't be putting that out there. Say, hey, be an alpha showpiece. You don't have the genetics for it. You have to have the genetics, right? You have to have the genetics. Because it's a combination of the ideal. It's really kind of like the ideal physical man. Like the ideal physical woman for men around the world, regardless of culture, is going to be a woman with a pretty face and a killer body. The right balance, the figure 8 body, right? If you see that brick house built woman, like she's just put together, you're going to go crazy. Like if she got a small waist, shit, you're going to lose your damn mind. But then there's the opposite for men. If you got a man and first of all, if he's over 6 feet, and you might could stretch it to maybe 5'10", since 5'10" is still above average, right? In general, they got to have an above average height, and their body got to be damn near perfect. Like, just perfect. Like, they got to be on some diesel shit, man, And the taller the better, but they just stand out. They're going to have the chest, stomach flat, everything. You can see some of them on Instagram. Those Instagram muscle dudes who be getting like large followings. And a lot of alpha showpiece types, shoot, they the ones that get recruited to be entertainers or might even go into gigolo stuff. In fact, a lot of them might have a strong tendency to be picked up on the street by, some random women. Like my favorite story I always tell about when I was at an expo and this woman yelled out to this guy, like, can I take you home? Well, that was a big dude. That was an alpha showpiece type of dude, right? And it's an interesting dynamic because it's different. You know, it's just different. Like, I can look at my sons. My oldest want to be one once he fills out, right? Because women already go crazy over him now, but once he like actually put some muscle on and fill out, he'll drive women crazy because he's already like 6'2". Even though he's shot, women still approach him, right? Pretty girls still like be like, hey, how you doing, right? Like the pretty girls and shit, right? So, and my youngest, maybe he's just in a growth spurt, so I don't know where his height going to end up. But with him, it's just a matter of losing his baby fat. So that'll probably come like as he gets taller and whatnot, right? But I know I always say whatnot. Hey, that's the wrong word. I should make a t-shirt that says and whatnot. Yeah, but that's an interesting thing. And I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna know that people are really using that term alpha showpiece to talk about some people. I mean, like C Boogie might use the term jawline nigga, right? Pretty much in that category. It's pretty much the same thing. Like, women just gonna throw themselves at them. They gonna hand them the pie and all of that, right? Especially some fine women. Right? But you gonna know it's really taking off. Like, people really using it when I say about maybe a couple months from now, right? Somebody's doing like a 6-hour hangout talking about the evils of the alpha showpiece and how they ruining the community and how women should give the good men a chance. And that's an interesting thing, though. Like, dudes on that level, though, they're usually pretty cool because, yeah, you might not want to ask them too much about game and whatnot because they don't have a concept of really approaching a woman. And actually, Cousin T actually mentioned that in that context because he said, hey, everybody else got to approach women. And really you do. And that's actually one of the reasons why that's another reason why I haven't really included that type. I kind of kept him to the side, right? Because, like I said, that dude is so far outside of the norm. That dude could probably walk outside, wear a tank top, some gray sweat shorts, because he probably got like decent calves and whatnot, and some Timbs, and women just lining up. I got some women now like, where he at, Rob? Where he at? But yeah, you got some, they just outside of it. And it's like no reason to hate them. They just got good genes. I mean, you just got some people out there. And it's not a lot. In fact, I told my inner circle about this one woman who she's both physically beautiful and built like a brick house. Right? It just is. It's just a fortunate combination of genes and everything. Now, if Cousin T sees this and he has a better perspective, which he should since he came up with the term, I welcome a response to this video to really get into it. But that's my understanding. And that's why, that's why I'm giving him credit, because you know how all of a sudden stuff get out here and then some obscure person, it'd be like the 500th person to make a video about it or something and be trying to act like they're the expert. Well, this is what it really is. It's like, hell no. An alpha showpiece. It's just that guy, because men don't understand. That's why I'm always saying get in the gym. Women are very physical. They get turned on by a built body. Now, this ain't to say you can't get play otherwise. In fact, you have some very good coaches right here on YouTube who could tell you how to approach a woman right and talk to a woman. But some cats are just going to have those genetics. They just going to get it. Don't need to be jealous or anything. It is what it is. Right? It is what it is. So, you want to, what time is it? Yeah. I actually can't see close up with these glasses. That's why if I got to look at something close, I got to look at it. But anyway, right? That's all I got for today. Oh, yeah, you know what? I'm going to tell you what. There's no hard and fast rules in this game. I was just at the gym. Incidentally, I was doing back and I was seeing the veins pop on my arms working out today. That's a hard workout. I wasn't even like focused on arms, like forearms. I wasn't even focused on forearms and veins were popping, right? But I saw this dude in there, a tall white guy, basketball player. He even had a shirt for his university, right? He had to be about a good 6'7", right? And I sure he's up there walking with this short, fat white girl, right? And I can tell by the body language he been up in there. I can tell. And my point is, sometimes people try to like reduce all this to a science. It's like, this shit's an art, man. This shit ain't no hard and fast rules, because that dude look like he should be with a cheerleader. No homo. So, he with this woman who, let's just say, hopefully she's working out too. So anyway, right, that's all I got for today. I'm gonna go ahead and get my food. I gotta do these articles for O'Shea. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.